So the big question is this: how do you know you found your person? Today, I share with you 5 ways or clues to know that maybe you have found your person. My name is Joan Nwosu, and welcome to the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and she had commented on a picture of Davide that I had posted, and she said, "I'm so glad that you found your person." And it got me really thinking about how would one really know? What are some of the signs to be sure, or at least be comfortable knowing that you have found your person? The truth is, finding your person is a journey. It's a journey to being able to recognize someone who not only compliments you, but also challenges you and obviously cherishes you. So today I want to share with you 5 signs, at least for me, that can help you decide or decipher that you have found your person. So for the first one, let's start with this ease, this feeling of ease and comfort. When you're with your person, there's this sense of natural ease, this peace that surpasses all understanding. Everything just seems calm. Conversations just seem to flow. Even when you're together and you're not doing anything or speaking, silence is comfortable. You can actually feel each other, right? And more importantly, you can be your true self. So yesterday I was recording a podcast about how being your authentic self is so key for fulfilling relationships. But here also, if you're able to be your true self without any need to pretend, that's also a sign. When you're with this person, you're chilled. You don't feel this turmoil inside of you, or this confusion, or this insecurity, of this not knowingness, right? That drives a lot of women crazy. But you have that very peaceful, relaxed feeling, that comfortable feeling, that safety that this person is mine. This person got me. Let me just say this. It doesn't mean that there won't be moments of arguments. It's not possible in any relationships. There will be ups and downs within the relationship. But overall, there'll always be this peace and comfort that you find. The second sign I want to talk about is a deep connection. The deep connection that you feel. So it's no longer this surface level or physical attraction. No. It's this very deep, profound understanding and acceptance of each other. Acceptance for me is, it's not just, I accept you in my head. You actually feel like I accept this person with all their flaws and all, right? And you feel it both ways. You have shared values. Again, you know how important values are. You have shared values. You have a common vision of what your future might look like. You have shared dreams. And even when there's any disagreement, there's always this foundation of love and respect. You feel like you can't get enough of them. I'm not talking physically. I'm talking about knowing them. You feel like, I want to keep knowing you. I want to know everything about you. They want to know everything about you. There's lots and lots of deep conversations happening. You're able to share not just your future goals and desires, but also able to share your past, your fears, your vulnerabilities. You're able to share those things very openly with a desire to keep understanding, to keep peeling the layers, to wanting to know their true essence beyond what the physical or the surface level things are. You have this hunger inside of you to keep wanting to know them daily. So that's number 2. Number 3 is you have this feeling of a partnership. I never really understood this before. Like, I know we've all read this proverbial saying 1 + 1 = 1, and I never truly understood it until I found my own person, and then it started to make sense. When you're with your person, life feels like a collaborative journey. It's not I'm on my journey, you're on your journey, and somewhere in the middle, we have our journey. It just feels like it's one journey. So it doesn't matter who's facing a challenge. You tackle everything together. Everything is on the table. Everything is for conversation. Each person is trying to help each other navigate life. You celebrate each other's successes. You support one another through victories, through failures, whatever it is. Let me say this. I used to think that support just meant, I support you verbally. You do you. I will let you chase your goals and slay your dragons and do whatever it is that you want to do. But then I found a different level of support, which is, I may not understand what it is you're doing or why you're doing it, but because I love you, I'm going to be a part of it. It made a huge difference in my life, because one of the things that I struggled with being in my very alpha boss lady energy was I had to take on all the things by myself. I never really had a partner who said, I want to be a part of it. I don't have to be in your business, but I want to be a part of it. I want to support as much as possible. I want to know what it is you're doing. I want to research for you. And he does that, right? So it's really different to say, oh, I give you your space to you do you, and it's a no. Whatever you're doing, we're in it together. So it's just really, really beautiful where this partnership goes beyond just us sharing a place together or living together or whatever it is, or being intimate. No, it's everything to do with life. We're sharing it together. 1 + 1 = 1. And for every single decision, big or small, whether we think it's relevant or not, it is shared together. So that's number 3, that sense of partnership. The fourth one is around growth. As with everything in life, if you're not growing, you're dying. So for me, the big question is, does this person influence my growth? Do they make me want to be a better person? Right? Your person isn't just about, oh, your comfort zone, we're just chilling, we're relaxing, we're not ruffling the feathers, we're not chasing after anything. No, they should be challenging you to grow. They should be inspiring you to be better and be willing to support you on your personal journey. So again, don't misconstrue this with them not accepting you. No, the purpose of relationships is for you to be able to achieve your highest potential. And the way you do that, the way you become the best version of you, is to keep building, to keep growing, for them to challenge you to want to be better, so that every day you're working on being the best or a better version of yourself. They'll be there to cheer you on, so they'll be your number one cheerleader. They will support you because they see a greatness inside of you and they want to inspire you to be that. It is not a, you're not good enough, you should do this, you should do that, why can't you be like somebody else? No, it's a, I see you. I know where you can be. I know what you can become, and I want to help you get there. So they're not just in love with the current version of you, which is great, but they're also in love with the version that you can become and are willing to help you get there. So that's number 4, how they influence your growth. The 5th one is around seeing a future together. I've been in relationships where, it's nice to just think, maybe we have a future, but deep down inside, I really, really couldn't see a future. And for me, I think I started to switch my mind from, and Davide taught me this as well, it's not so much about, I see a future with you. It was, I don't see a future without you. I cannot envision a future that doesn't have you in it, like completely different. So being able to imagine a future that only has this person, wow, it means that you're making plans for the future constantly. You're not just doing things for, okay, let's just hang out this weekend, or what are we going to have for dinner? Your plans are more long term. You're planning a life together. So it's when you feel this way, your lives are so intertwined. They mesh so beautifully together. If it looks like I said in the previous point, it's just you're sharing one life, essentially. It's one life. It's effortless. Everything just seems to be in sync. You're on the same page. You're on the same journey. And it's just beautiful. Again, it doesn't mean that there will not be disagreements. It doesn't mean there won't be ups and downs. It doesn't mean that there won't be things that you disagree on. There will be. But in the grander scheme of things, it's 2 people living one same life. You are planning a future together. You are constantly thinking long term. You're not just living for the moment, which, yes, you should enjoy the moment. But when you think about me and this person together, it's more long term. There is a beautiful future ahead, and you cannot wait to step into that future. Again, doesn't mean that there won't be challenges, but being able to see a future together is another way that it's a sign that you may have found your person. So to summarize, finding your person is a blend of comfort, of connection, of partnership, of growth, of future planning. And then finally, I want to add intuition. We're all gifted with intuition. Your intuition will never ever lead you astray. Sometimes you might not be able to put a finger on knowing that you found your person. So even though I've given you 5 tips, but sometimes you just know that you know that you know. And this is not a mind knowing. This is not a people telling you that this is the person for you. This is just some really, really deep gut feeling inside of you where you just know that this is right, that this is my person. And it is good to listen to that voice. Listen to that voice that knows more than you know, more than I know, on what is good for you, because your intuition will never lead you astray. So there you have it, 5 tips or 5 signs and your intuition to help you know that you have found your person. Thanks for listening to today's episode on the Second Chances podcast, A Love Journey in Black and White. Remember, never give up on love. Till next time, sending you love and light.